This video is not about the recent controversy of MrBeast, but instead about his 7 marketing secrets that he and his team use. And I spent days digging deep to find these insights for myself, my team, and for you. And I promise it's not the standard MrBeast or marketing advice you've likely heard before. For instance, did you know that MrBeast hired the Spider-Man actor to dub his channels for his Spanish channel? It's a clever trick called fame infusion. More about that later, and you will also learn 7 other practical tricks you can use for your own account on Instagram, YouTube, and the other platforms that work for everyone, whether you have 1,000 followers or more than 100,000. And I've also designed a free overlay for you or your editor to make sure that your captions and graphics are visible on all social media platforms. Free access below. By the way, if you're new here, I'm Jordan. Did over $4.5 million in revenue, hired over 50 people, and started making videos since 2012. With my best video so far having over 1 million views. But enough about me. Let's start with the first lesson. Find a profitable way to leverage the giveaway flywheel. And of course, do them ethically so you save yourself some reputation damage. Now you may think, wow, that's easier for larger creators. But if you're still small, listen closely, because you can make a lot of money very quickly once you get this flywheel going. Look at this example from Colin and Samir from 2 weeks ago, where they want you on their email list. After seeing Ali Abdal got over 120,000 new email list subscribers from his giveaway. And to quote Ali Abdal, I would rather have 500,000 email subscribers than 5 million YouTube subscribers. And giveaways to your email list is a brilliant strategy. Even though many will unsubscribe after the giveaway, the email subscribers that stay are worth a lot more than viewers on YouTube or Instagram. Now, how can you practically implement a giveaway profitably? 2 ideas. Number 1, if you don't have a large audience yet, but you do have a product to sell, then calculate the 3 months LTV. So find out the average order value or profit of someone who subscribes to your email newsletter and purchases, for example, in the first 3 months. So let's look at an example. If 1% of your email list buys your $100 product within the first 3 months, and you want to give away, for example, a $1,000 MacBook, then you need 1,000 new email subscribers from the giveaway to break even. And let's say if 5% of your YouTube or Instagram viewers partake in the giveaway, which seems realistic, then you need around 20,000 views to break even. Seems doable, right? Especially considering you ask them to share the giveaway in order to partake. By the way, I created a free checklist where you can find more of these hidden gems, including this mobile grid that prevents your graphics or captions from being too large and therefore your video not being pushed out by the algorithm. Free access below. Now the second idea of the giveaway flywheel, reach out to companies to sponsor your newsletter or your giveaway video, and it will likely be easier to sell them because of the big USP that you are likely to get more views on that giveaway video or on those newsletters after. And then you can use a part of that sponsorship deal money for the next giveaway. Did you notice how you just created a sponsorship flywheel? Obviously, MrBeast has leveraged giveaways in almost every video and even shorts. Just make sure you do it ethically. Which brings me to reputation. Restoring reputation takes a lot more effort than not harming it. But if you ever need to adjust your brand image, like MrBeast right now, then you may remind yourself of this part of the video and the following marketing trick that Jimmy and his PR team used last week, where they leaked this company email that shows how much they care about their employees, the company, and so on. And Jimmy is not the first one to use this conscious company leak. Steve Jobs did it too, to make sure that not only Adobe but also other companies are careful of stealing employees from Apple. Now, if you receive podcast requests, then you may wait to stack them up until you have a product launch and announce your product during a podcast tour. Like MrBeast, who did a podcast 2 months ago to launch his software to ViewStats.
They're like really good, and it would be kind of cool if other people could use them.
Number 4 is see if regular collabs are worth your time. You've probably seen MrBeast including more and more celebrities in his videos. But if you don't have the connections with similar size creators as yourself, then try to mention them in your post. For example, what I did here with Alex Omoji and Nava Ravikan. And you may receive goodwill back. You can also join our free WhatsApp group for creators and maybe even find collabs through there. As I've said, it's free, but only for serious creators. You can scan this QR code or find the link below. Number 5, use short video titles and numbers. 75% of Jimmy's last YouTube titles had at least 1 number in it. That says something. And most titles had less than 40 characters. And I must say, using numbers in your titles can be a game changer because it simply works. And what I find helpful is asking ChatGPT or Claude sometimes to change your titles by including numbers in them. If you want the refined prompt that I often use myself, you can find it below. Which brings me to ID over everything else. Jimmy and his team spend the most time on their video IDs for a reason. No more needs to be said. Okay, one thing. After posting more than 500 videos across different channels, I can absolutely testify that the topic of the video is 100% the most important if you optimize for the metric view count. By the way, if you want to know my ideation process and get all of the data in a report from my YouTube A/B tests, so for instance, you can answer the question once and for all if you should put your face on the left side or the right side of a thumbnail based on data, and you can join a free WhatsApp group for access when it's ready. This leads me to quality over quantity, but not as you expect. Hear me out. Jimmy posts roughly 3 to 4 times a month on YouTube, partly because of the following secret that not many people know about. Social media platforms like YouTube boost accounts that outrank their latest posts. YouTube shows you this in their YouTube studio for a reason with their infamous icon. Now, if you are as stubborn as me and still want to post lots of volume, then what you can do is create another account. One where you post volume and one where you recreate the best videos based off the data. I go a little bit more in depth in the free checklist. And lastly, consider fame infusion and dubbing your videos in Spanish like Imangatsi or Gary Vee. By the way, I would love to know why Imangatsi stopped doing it, because I do think for him it is very low-hanging, profitable fruit. So if someone from his team is watching this, let us know in the comments below. Just know that YouTube has been working on a free feature already that does this for you. And to learn more golden nuggets about Instagram, then you may watch this video next and access the free resources below. See you next time or on WhatsApp.